Hello everybody out here on YouTube. It is I here with Beautiful Beauty. Gonna be doing a product review. Gonna be talking about shea butter today. That actually is one of my favorite subjects ever to talk about. You guys know I love shea butter, I love cocoa butter, I love vitamin E oil, I love a ton of carrier oils as well. Those are just the products that I gravitate towards. They work absolute wonders on the skin, for the skin. They by far work better than any jar of anything else you're going to grab off the grocery store shelf that is chock full of chemicals, toxins, ingredients, things you really don't need for your skin, you know what I mean? I like to and prefer to get down to the pure and simple products. Like I said, shea butter, cocoa butter, carrier oils. It's just those things, you know, like a Vaseline alternatives, skin barrier creams, those things. Those are the real wonders of skincare, not some over-marketed junk with a fake label on it on the grocery store shelf. Okay, you know what I'm talking about. Anyhow, this stuff is the bomb. Oh my goodness. Okay, and I just woke up, so forgive me. I'm really crackly voiced. Kermit the Frog is hiding out in my throat somewhere. I'm sorry, but gonna muddle through this here. But I want to talk about really how wonderful this stuff is. This one's called, I believe it's called Majestic Pure. This is grade A shea butter, and this is the ivory color shea butter. This stuff is fabulous. Oh my goodness. I bought 2 jars of this stuff, and let me tell you. Okay, if you're looking for a super soft, just a soft, non-gritty, this has a low amount of grit in it. It is so soft, it's buttery, it's smooth, it's heavenly, it's magic, absolutely magic. So you know how some shea butters formulations are harder than others? This one is so super soft. Now, although it is not whipped, it is not a whipped shea butter, but it is a soft shea butter. It is pliable. It is easy to work with. The texture is immaculate. You will absolutely love this. I bought 2 jars of it. I completely used 1 jar up. This is my 2nd jar. I just started about a week ago. Now, before I use my shea butter, I always wash and dry my hands thoroughly before I dig around in the jar. I don't want to get any germs or contamination down in the jar. So just make sure your hands are washed and dried. Make sure they're completely dry, because you don't want to leave any water behind on your hands that could get in the jar, because shea butter has the ability to mold, and you can introduce water into shea butter and you can accidentally mold your shea butter out very easy. You don't want to grow mold. It's disgusting. And sometimes on shea butter, it's very hard to see the mold. It's very hard to know the mold is there, because it doesn't come in the form of like black mold. It grows more like a white mold. So be careful not to introduce any water into your shea butter, because this is a pure product, a natural product, and a non-preservative product, and it doesn't have the preservatives in this product to offset water contamination that could cause mold to grow. Okay. So like I said, it doesn't have preservatives, so it cannot inhibit and fight off water, moisture, mold, or anything like that. So I'm just saying, when you wash those beautiful hands of yours, be sure to dry your hands thoroughly before you go digging around in your shea butter. And let me take a drink, because Kermit the Frog is acting up in my throat. Okay, hang on. Okay, you guys, if you have surgical scars that you want to fade, use this, okay? If you have cuts or scrapes that are fresh and new and you don't want them to scar, use this. If you have acne, you know, that seems to be pitting or causing scars, use this. Even if the acne scars on your face are old and maybe have been there since you've been 13 years old or whatever, okay, It will even work on older acne scars. You know what I mean? Okay. If you had like just a ton, I didn't have any acne. I was very blessed as a teenager. I had no acne at all. Okay. But you know, but yet I had like other issues that I thought I had going on, but you know what I mean? Like, but yet I looked like a beanpole and I was so skinny. Everybody would ask me, why am I so skinny? Okay, but anyhow, I was that beanpole skinny kid growing up and super thin teenager, but I didn't have no acne anyhow. But if you have like cystic acne, I have so many beautiful friends that had really bad eruptions and cystic acne. This stuff helps get rid of those scars. So acne scars, old acne scars, any pitting of the skin, any residual leftover cystic acne scars, this works. Okay, surgical scars, like I said, it works. If you have hyperpigmentation, this works. Discoloration of the skin, this works. If you have sun damage on the skin, this works. If you have dry, flaky dry patches on the skin, this works. Even if you have eczema on the skin, this works. If you have psoriasis on the skin, this works. I know people and coworkers and friends that they have plaque psoriasis. I tell them to use this, it works. I know for a fact several people that have that. And itchy psoriasis, plaque psoriasis, I know somebody that has eczema behind their ears and kind of down their neck, this stuff works. Discoloration, hyperpigmentation, you want to fade out dark spots, use this stuff. But I tell you the thing with it, the key to using shea butter, you have to stay very consistent. You have to consistently use it. You have to use it daily. You might even have to use it several times a day. Now, if you only have time at night to slather it on and go thick at night and then go to bed, that's okay, do that. Pin your hair up, clip your hair up, wear a shower cap to bed, wear a turby twist to bed, you know, wrap your hair in a bandana, do whatever you need to do if you need to like get your hair up and off your face. This product is a unisex product. Anybody and everybody can use this. This is a blessed product that's not off limits to anybody. If you are a man, you can use this 100% yes. All guys can use this, all girls can use this, all ladies, all us women can wear this. So anybody can use this. You know what I mean? It's not a gender specific product. You know, I get that question a lot on skincare, and it's skincare 100% across the board. Anybody can use skincare. We all have that freedom and ability to use skincare. So, you know, if you're a man and you're thinking, oh, well, maybe that's a lady product. No, 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 no. Guys, you are beautiful too. You are handsomely beautiful. You get that out of your mind, because I want you to know that you can use those products too as well. Now, this one is the Ivory Color Shea Butter. I will say I do prefer the Ivory Color Shea Butter because it doesn't leave behind as much coloration on the skin. Say like the yellow shea butter. The yellow shea butter can be colored with yams and it gives it that yellow appearance. Well, that can leave trace amounts of that golden yellow on the skin. And say like you know, the postman comes to your door and is going to deliver a package, the UPS or the FedEx man. I mean, all of those guys, they live at my house, right? So I have to open my front door and grab my package and say my UPS man, my postman, my FedEx man, my DHL man sees me. If I'm wearing the shea butter that has the yellow cast, I might look like a banana, you know what I mean? So I kind of do prefer this. Say in the event of that, you know, or if I have to run down the street, drive down the road, do a few errands or whatever, if I have to go through the drive-through and get a salad at McDonald's or whatever, I like this because it doesn't leave much coloring behind on your face, okay? So this is what it looks like, and my hands are freshly cleaned, but it doesn't leave behind the yellow coloration that the other shea butter does. Okay, see what it looks like on the skin. It looks good. It looks perfectly natural. And also, you know, I wanted to point out, I know my voice is just crazy. I wanted to point out, not a lot of people know this as well, shea butter acts as a low-grade SPF. So in the event, if you are not wearing sunblock or sunscreen and you need to go outside, just a real quick trip outside or a quick trip, you know, down the road to like the post office or whatever, you know, to Starbucks. I don't drink coffee, so I can't really include Starbucks. I'm not a coffee drinker, but you guys might be, which is perfectly fine. But you know, if you're going down there to McDonald's and you're going to get you a tea and a salad or whatever, you know what I mean. That's what I'm talking about. And I'm kind of losing my whole point there. Yeah, you'll be kind of greasy looking. I mean, you're going to have that greasy look to your skin, but that's okay. Greasiness is beautifulness. You know what I mean? That gives you that wet, moist, glowy dew anyhow. But what I'm saying is it does offer a low grade of sun protection factor. So a small amount of SPF properties within shea butter that's all natural, you know, that it's not chemical. It's not a chemical sunblock, a chemical sunscreen. So it offers a small layer of protection. So you could put that on and you could go down and go to Starbucks or McDonald's or, you know, Taco Bell or wherever, you know what I mean, or wherever. So not a lot of people know that. And I love the smell of this stuff. It's naturally, it has a natural occurring smell to it. It has that natural, kind of like a nutty smell to it. It smells like nuts. And it's natural and it smells really good. It's not fragranced. It's not perfumed. It's not parfumed. It's not, you know, cologned. It's not overly smelly. It's completely natural smelling. And I love that. Has that little bit of that kind of that nutty smell to it. I love it. But now after a while, after wearing it, that smell does diminish and it does go away. Now, not only is, you know, shea butter an absolute miracle for skin, you guys, but it is for hair care as well. But be very, 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 very light-fingered, I might say, with it. I only put it on the very tip ends of my hair. It kind of seals up the split ends temporarily. And I do that in between washing. I take a tiny bit between my fingers like this, you know, just a small amount, and I rub my fingers together. And I do just the tiny tipped ends of my hair just to kind of seal those up and get those nice and moisturized. And yeah, my hair loves it, so it works really well for that. Now, I would not go to town and put it all over your hair. That would be very difficult to wash out. It would be hard to, you know, get that residue out. But put just a tiny, tiny, tiny amount on the very tip ends of your hair at night before you go to bed. Wake up the next day and the very tip ends of your hair are treated, because that's the oldest part of our hair. That's the part of our hair that we've had the longest. It's damaged. It has split ends. It's the oldest part of our hair. Our hair is dead protein. So just seal up just the tip ends at the very tip. So I love it for hair care as well. I love you guys. Thank you for watching. Take care. Bye, gorgeous. Bye to all the guys watching. I love you guys. You're handsomely beautiful. I love you too as well. I have about 70% following from men. I always want to include you guys because you guys are handsomely beautiful too. And wow, you know, I love that. I absolutely love that. And I welcome everybody to my channel. I love you ladies too as well. Bye guys. Bye girls. Bye beautiful. Take care, gorgeous.